Hey everyone, this is Kimmy. I am Mama on a Mission and I have another What Sold video for you all today. I am doing a 2-day What Sold video. Here on my channel, I do 2 different types of What Sold videos typically, and I split the week up into my weekend sales, so 2-day sales, Saturday and Sunday, and then I do the other 5 days of the week, Monday through Friday, as a different type of comparison to see what is selling through the week and then what is selling on the weekend. So I am a 14-year online reseller. That entire time I was doing clothes in some capacity, but I've done a few other things along the way. But I sell mostly clothing on eBay, Poshmark, and Depop. So like I said, I'm doing a 2-day What Sold video, and I am just in shock, you guys, that it is very rare for my Poshmark to do better than my eBay. And in this video, Poshmark won. And that is crazy, but it also saved my butt, if I'm being honest, because eBay was dead as a doornail for some reason. And I have no idea why, but it was not a great weekend for eBay, and it was a great weekend for Poshmark. So that is one of the reasons why I tell you guys I like to keep a couple different eggs in different baskets, so that when one platform maybe is slower or something funky is going on, then I have another platform to kind of rely on, and hopefully will come in and save me a little bit. And Poshmark definitely saved me this weekend. So on eBay, I actually cannot even believe how low this is, $100 in sales for 2 days, but it was only $100. And Poshmark, I did $239 in sales, nothing on Depop, so my total for the weekend was $339. Now, I normally have at least a minimum goal of $100 per day in sales, so I still hit that goal. I'm right in the middle. You know, a couple weekends ago, I did like $600 in sales on a weekend, and that was amazing. It's back a few What Sold videos. I think I said like huge, amazing weekend or something like that, because it really was a great weekend. Last weekend, I did $262 in sales for the weekend. So that was definitely a lot lower, and I wasn't real thrilled with those numbers. But then this weekend, it was $339. So not fantastic, but not a total loss. And what I will say is that that's the way online reselling has pretty much always been for me. And that is that I have goals, and I usually achieve those goals, but it always can be a roller coaster at times, and you might not understand why. I don't know why eBay was kind of a bust for a couple days, but that happens. And then who knows, the next weekend could be twice that much. I'm always doing all the things, as I say. I'm relisting, delisting, I'm running sales, I send out coupons, I send out offers. Well, I mean, I guess I shouldn't say me, because a lot of that is done by my reseller app. I use Nifty. There's other reseller tools that you can use. I've used actually several during my tenure of being a reseller, but I use the app Nifty to help me do all those things. There's a link in my description if you wanted to check that out, but that tool does all those things for me. What I really have to do is make sure that I'm shipping within a good time frame and listing brand new items, and maybe even sometimes just manually editing items, like updating the description or updating, you know, some of the fields. That usually helps, I think. So anyways, $339 in 2 days. That's okay. I'm going to show you a couple of the best sales that I had during that time frame. This will probably be a pretty short What Sold video, so if you want to see what were my best sales, I think there's like 9 or 10 for this weekend. I will let you guys know what I sold it for and kind of why I think it sold and all that information. So I'm going to flip this around and we'll get on the computer and I'll show you. Okay, I am going to start with the couple of eBay sales that I had. I usually stick to just a few of the better ones. And this was the best eBay sale, and it was from Free People. It was called the Endless Summer Dress, smocked puff sleeve in a size large, and I used the keyword fairy, goth, and boho. I was able to find the stock photos, which obviously can be helpful to the listing so that the customer can see how it's styled. There's that tiny Free People logo there. It's typically just this little gold bar, not to be confused with Poof, which has gotten me excited more times than I like to admit. However, Free People smocked dress with the keywords fairy goth and boho. This was my best sale of eBay at $44.22 plus shipping. Knox Rose is a bread and butter brand for me. It's not a high retail brand. However, it does seem to have a following, and they have really cute styles. So I got this at the bins. Knox Rose medium, size medium, boho peasant dress. See those details? Those kind of give it the boho peasant vibe. Here's the logo for you, Knox Rose. Like I said, most of these pieces you're not going to make $1 million off of, but it is a solid bread and butter. It does have a following, and if you pick out the more substantial pieces that have some of these, see like that, like I said, the the Aztec cutouts there, the tassel with the drawstring around the neck, if it's tiered, if it's has eyelets, all those different things, add those description, in the description, and it should sell within a reasonable amount of time. So at the bins, I paid 75 cents for this, and it sold for $18.32 plus shipping, and that's a bread and butter sale for me. Now, this was another item that I sold, and it is a lot, and I put this in here because if you guys are thinking about doing kids' clothes, or maybe you are trying to think of ways to just start doing reselling and you're wondering how you can, if you have kids, grandkids, whoever, or even your own sizes, you can lot them up together, which at times can make them more desirable. So this was a lot, baby girl size 12 months, dresses, rompers, and then I put a couple of the brands that were in this lot, Gap, Carter's, and Oshkosh. Now, especially for kids, if they are going through a transitional period for seasons, you might need a whole new wardrobe for your kid because they don't fit in their stuff from last summer. So this could be a way that you could maybe sell your kids' items, or if you're getting them at the bins like I do, at the bins, what does five baby dresses cost you? Probably not even still $1. They're so lightweight and little. So this actually sold very quickly. I think it took 2 weeks because it is in season. We're going into spring and summer. And this sold for $13.99 plus shipping, which is about a $10 profit, which again is kind of bread and butter for me. And when you only pay like 75 cents, that's really not that bad. Now, this is a brand I've talked to you guys before. Hi, guys. It is Fit Flop. I do pretty well with this. I find most of my shoes at the bins. This is a Mary Jane style, size 38 and a half. I think I just zoomed in there somehow. There we go. 38 and a half. This is like a shimmer, kind of metallic style. The reason why I picked this up is mainly because of the brand. Fit Flop. The Mary Jane style is a more sought after style, but this is smaller. It's only 7.5, so it's not huge. Fit Flop. They sold for $39. Now, this is not a brand that I always pick up, but I picked it up because of the style. Catherine Maladrino, size large, crochet knit fringe cardigan sweater. So this is like something I could totally see at the beach, going on vacation, a layering piece for spring and summer. Had this beautiful, embroidery type of crochet knit. This gives me boho hippie festival vibes. I would put all of those keywords in there. And this actually sold in a bundle. So the price was a little bit less than this. I think it was around $25. But again, with the season, the style and all those style tags. I think that's why it sold. Yeah, this was also part of that bundle. And if you can see, they might even be pairing up that last item with this pair of Sundance Bon Voyage pants, size large, wide leg embroidered. I also put boho, beach, festival, and hippie as keywords. They were super cute. I love the brand Sundance. I almost never pass it up. It's just so cute. Here's the tag for you, Sundance. I don't find it a ton, but I do almost always love the pieces. This is right on style and on season with the beachy, going on vacation, going into summer, spring. Again, this was part of a bundle, and I believe each item sold for like $25 to $30 once they used the bundle sale. So your Sundance pieces will typically get $25 to $35 unless it's a more substantial piece. And this was the end of that bundle. And it was this totally gives me vacation, beachy vibes with a little bit of that tie-dye. It's J. Jill, 100% organic cotton, size extra large, tall tie-dye. This was like a lightweight sweater, something you would go down to the beach maybe at night or in the morning if you were going to see like the sunrise. The 100% organic cotton definitely lifted this sale item up a little bit. J. Jill, typically I pick up in larger sizes and definitely more substantial pieces. If it's organic materials, that's also a benefit for me. This was part of that bundle. That customer picked some beautiful items. I hope they were going on a vacation somewhere because that's based on the items they picked. That's what it seemed like. And each of these items were really beautiful. Now here's another item I picked up at the bins. This is women's Adidas plaid golf tennis shirt. I put in 2006. You're really close to it being vintage Y2K there. There is a style aesthetic right now that is kind of preppy, college, kind of like that Argyle golfing print, but also obviously for athletic reasons, people like wearing these tops. And we added the words pickleball lately, thanks to one of our awesome followers here, because pickleball is also huge. And I feel like the style of those three sports, golf, tennis, and pickleball, all could wear similar pieces. This sold for $14 plus ship, and for a Adidas like polo, that's about what you'll get. $15 to $20, I feel like is where any of those pieces are going to land. Now this is a little bit of a different pickup for me. It's Columbia PHG hunting pants. This is a utility pant. Most people are going to pass on Columbia. Things that I look at in the Columbia realm are PFG or PHG items. Anything with a UPF or utility, like the utility nylon style. Here's the tag for you. Usually do okay with me. For me. This sold for $26 plus shipping, so that's a great sale. Now, this was a more basic Fiore piece. This is a Bolo brand right now. Basically, anything you find in this brand, pick it up. This is a men's extra large short sleeve t-shirt. Very basic. You're not going to get millions of dollars for something as basic as this, but the brand itself is, to me, a Bolo. I'm pretty sure anybody who finds this brand should be picking it up right now and getting excited about it. Now we're going to end here with a fantastic sale. So we started with a fantastic sale, which was that Free People dress that sold in like the 40-something range. Very pretty piece. And we're ending with, actually, this is my best sale for the weekend. It's Tadashi Shoji. It's in a formal dress. It was a plus size of 20. Here is the tag for you. I've only found this brand a couple of times. This dress did fantastic for me. It sold very quickly, and I found it at the bins. I can't even believe I found this at the bottom of a bin. At the bins, at the bottom of the bin. I was so excited to see this tag. Sold within like 3 weeks. At the bins, this was a heavier dress, so I'm going to say it cost about $2 because my bins is $1.29 per pound. So if it was about 1.5 pounds. and it sold very quickly for $65 plus shipping. And I was extremely happy with that sale for sure. That is a great flip. All right, there they were. I know that wasn't super substantial, but I guess that's the fun part about the 2-day what sold videos. Sometimes will be a little bit shorter based on how well the weekend goes. So maybe some of you guys will like that better or not. I think that separating those 2 days out, the 2-day and then the 5-day, has been going really well. I'm always open to your guys' feedback, but that was kind of quick and hopefully pretty painless, showing you some of the best sales. Of course, I did have a couple stinker sales in there that I call. You know, I tell you guys I call them stinkers because they weren't that great. I have been doing a ton of clearing out, I would say, in the last 6 months. I'm just trying to get rid of old inventory and really hone in and focus on an average sale price of around $20. And so pieces that have been sitting for too long, I have just been clearancing out and trying to get rid of. And I think actually that's been going pretty well. So I'm moving a lot of items, and hopefully in the next 6 months to a year, then I will really be focusing on my core items instead of just picking up everything. Do you guys get like that when you're out? Like, I love this so much. I want to save all the pieces from the landfill, but I have to remember that this is my business. It's how I support my family. So I have to stay focused and zone in on items that are, you know, have a lot of stacked on values, like I always tell you guys. So you guys let me know. Check in. $339 for a weekend. I feel like that's okay. Like, I'm happy about it, but I'm not super excited about it, like when I had that $600 weekend a couple weeks ago. But still okay, still at my goal. No problem, no problem. I ain't got no problems. Actually, I don't know, I do. Anyways, you guys check in. Oh gosh, sometimes. Thank you all for being here. I am trying to catch up on some of these videos, so you might be hit with a couple right off, like right next to each other. So I'll be doing what solds, and I did hear some of your guys' feedback. You're asking for, you know, different videos, and I think I will start throwing in something different besides mostly my haul videos and my what sold videos, which is obviously the basis of my reselling business. But you're asking a lot of great questions about sell-through rates, you know, honing in on some of the, like, the plus size items, different style aesthetics. You guys have some really great questions. I'm trying to answer them the best I can in a reasonable amount of time. So maybe I will start throwing in a couple different, like a video that's not just based on those things, and hopefully continue to all of us to learn and grow together. So that's it for now. If you have not, if you don't mind, give me a like or comment, or subscribe if you haven't. I'll be back with more. If you don't mind listening to me ramble on. You guys have a good day. We'll see you soon.